From field to fine crystal, how sugar is made. Every day, billions of people sweeten their lives with sugar. But have you ever stopped to think about where these pure, sparkling crystals actually come from? The journey of sugar is a fascinating industrial ballet, starting in the soil and ending in your kitchen. Whether it comes from towering sugarcane in the tropics or deep-rooted sugar beets in cooler climates, the goal is the same: to extract the stored energy of the sun in its sweetest form, sucrose. Step 1. The harvest and initial extraction sugarcane. Once the tall, grass-like stalks are harvested, they are rapidly transported to a mill. Time is critical, as the sugar content begins to drop immediately. At the mill, huge rotating knives chop the cane into chips, which are then run through massive roller mills. These mills crush the cane, squeezing out the sweet, green-brown juice. Hot water is often sprayed over the crushed cane to wash out any remaining sugar. The leftover fibrous material, called bagasse, is not wasted. It's burned to fuel the entire mill. Sugar beets. Sugar beets take a different route. After harvesting, they are washed and sliced into thin, V-shaped strips called cassettes. These cassettes are soaked in hot water in a large vessel called a diffuser. This process uses osmosis to draw the sugar out of the beet strips, resulting in a sugary liquid and a leftover pulp that is often used as animal feed. Step 2. Clarification and evaporation clarification. Regardless of the source, the raw juice is far from pure. It's a mix of sugar, plant materials, soil, and organic acids. To clean it up, the juice is heated and treated with lime, calcium hydroxide. This process neutralizes the acids and causes the impurities to clump together, a process called flocculation. The heavier, mud-like solids settle to the bottom and are filtered out, leaving a cleaner, but still slightly colored, clear juice. Concentration. Next, a lot of water has to go. The clear juice is pumped into a series of large, sealed vessels called multiple effect evaporators. Because the process happens under vacuum, the water boils at a lower temperature, which is more energy efficient and prevents the sugar from scorching. This boils off most of the water, transforming the juice into a thick, golden syrup. Step 3. Crystallization. Seeding the pan. The final step before solid sugar is the crystallization process. The thick syrup is further concentrated by boiling it again in a vacuum pan until it reaches a supersaturated state, meaning it contains more sugar than the liquid can hold. At this precise moment, the operators introduce tiny seed crystals, essentially a pinch of perfect, fine sugar growing the sugar. The seed crystals provide a template, and the sucrose molecules in the syrup begin to deposit themselves onto them. The crystals grow until they are the right size. This mixture of crystals and the remaining liquid, mother liquor, is called massicrete. The massicrete is then pumped into powerful, high-speed machines called centrifuges. The spinning action separates the solid sugar crystals from the dark, syrupy liquid known as molasses. Step 4. Refining and packaging the white standard. The sugar that comes directly out of the centrifuge is a light tan or golden color. This is raw sugar. To produce the bright white granulated sugar we typically buy, the raw sugar is sent to a refinery. Here, it is dissolved again, filtered using processes like carbonation or bone char, depending on the facility, to remove all remaining color and impurities, and then recrystallized, spun, and dried. Final thought. The final product is over 99.9% pure sucrose. It's dried, sorted by grain size, and packaged, ready to complete its journey from the farm to your table. The simple, satisfying sweetness we know and love is the result of a precise, multi-stage industrial process, a modern marvel that makes one of the world's most fundamental ingredients.